economy of tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member for Bay of Quinte.
Mr. Speaker, with our new leader, Conservatives have a plan to curtail 40-year high inflation that's crippling Canadians. And it's very simple, really. Curb reckless spending and stop tax increases. But as long as this government's in power, the reckless spending continues. After all, the Liberal motto is, don't just stand there, spend something. Tax increases, however, can be stopped. Why won't the Liberals give Canadians a break and finally stop their plans to triple their tax increases on groceries, gas, and home heating?
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister.
Conservative leader did have a very specific plan which he recommended to Canadians on how to opt out of inflation, and that was invest in crypto. Now, if Canadians had followed that advice, at a minimum, they would have lost 65% of what they invested. Many of them, had they chosen to invest in crypto platforms, would be totally wiped out. So that, Mr. Speaker, is the Conservative inflation fighting plan. I have to say, Mr. Speaker, I prefer our compassionate response.
Honourable member for Bay of Quinte.
Mr. Speaker, I would bet you 15 Disney Pluses that Canadians are more concerned about tax increases on their bills right now, Mr. Speaker. And it just gives us the new motto that Liberals have. Don't just stand there, tax something. This spend and tax Liberal government is taxing Canadians at a time when they need relief the most. Conservatives say, stop the spending, stop the tax increases. Why won't this government do the bare minimum and cancel the triple tax increases to groceries, gas, and home heating?
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, Canadians know that our approach is compassionate. It's about doubling the GST credit. It's about giving kids under 12 dental care. It's about helping people struggling to pay their rent. But you know what else, Mr. Speaker? It is fiscally responsible. The day we tabled the fall economic statement, Moody's reaffirmed Canada's AAA rating with a stable outlook. And the day afterwards, Canada had a blockbusting jobs report. 108,000 jobs created in October alone. We've recovered 117% of the jobs lost to COVID.
The honourable member for Charleswood, St. James, Assiniboia and Headingley.
Mr. Speaker, while Canadians are struggling with the cost of everything, the Prime Minister is busy spending $6,000 a night on hotel rooms. He would rather leave Canadians to freeze in the dead of winter than help them keep the heat on by removing the carbon tax from their heating bills. Well, you can bet Conservatives will keep the heat on these Liberals until they do just that. Why won't the Liberals finally give Canadians a break and cancel their plan to triple taxes on gas, groceries, and home heating?
The Honourable Minister for Immigration.
Mr. Speaker, if that member was concerned about the government standing by Canadians in their time of need, I'm curious why he stood by the Honourable Leader of the Opposition at the beginning of the pandemic when we rolled out supports to keep food on the table and roof over people's heads, where he said, we're Conservatives, we don't believe in big fat government programs. Now he's concerned about us making sure that we're properly funded the Canada Pension Plan and EI. That money is there so people can have dignity in retirement and make sure that when they fall on tough times, they are supported. People have earned those benefits through their own earnings over the course of their careers, where they have busted joints and broken limbs, working day after day after day. The least they deserve is to be supported, and we're going to be here for them.